Hello and welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Sonny.
Today I'm going to be showing you how to make the most amazing lettuce mix ever.
So I just picked up a nice mix of lettuce from my local market. I've got some green leaf, some red leaf, some butter lettuce, some frisee, and some dill. And so I'm going to show you how to make this salad mix. And so, whatever lettuce looks good to you in your market or supermarket or Whole Foods or wherever you go, I would generally get 3, and I would always get frisee, and I'll tell you why a little bit later in the video. So just get your first head of lettuce, and what you want to do is just begin to take off the leaves, working your way around. And you could use a knife to cut the root here. You don't really need to, as long as you break it straight back like this. Work your way around. Now when I get close to the heart here, I'll stop because I like these leaves whole, right? That's the gem. All chefs out there will know we love this. Just go ahead and repeat this process with your other lettuces. Butter lettuce. So now we're going to work on the frisee with a nice sharp knife. And so what I like to do here, this is like a very fun thing, hold that bottom really tight, right? And if your knife is nice and sharp, you can just go around like this and begin to take away the outer leaves. So what we're trying to do here is to expose the heart of the frisee, as those outer leaves tend to be really bitter, and also the heart has these really beautiful whiter kind of leaves, so we want that. So that's good, right? You've gotten to the heart. See in there, that's what we're after, right? And so we use frisee because the way that it holds up a salad mix is just crucial. That's why I always use frisee, is because you can build the most tall and beautiful salad with it. So here I've got a bowl of nice cold water, and what we're gonna do is just to start to tear this salad into bite-sized, fork-sized pieces, right? We get down here, that's bunny food, or whatever animals you have, or compost. So you're just gonna do this with all your lettuce. I used to love making these salad mixes. Shout out to Adric Pletting out of Boof, Utrecht in Holland. He was a chef I worked for in Holland. Taught me how to make the most amazing salad mix. So this will take a little while. Just repeat it with all your lettuce. Also, something to note here is I put water in the bowl first, and I'm dropping my lettuce into the water and not putting the lettuce in the bowl and then filling it up with water, because sometimes that can actually just move the lettuce around too much and bruise it. So keep that in mind as well. And then you'll be left with these hearts we talked about earlier. So just go ahead and take that off. And these are such beautiful leaves that these just go in whole. And they're really going to make the overall look of the salad a lot better, right? These little hearts are just wonderful. Right? Straight in. And it's really that simple. Just tear all your lettuce into the bite-sized pieces into the water. And then we'll move on to the next step. So there we've got that frisee. I'm just going to take a little bit of the bottom off, right? Just move my fingers like that. Try to get the root stuff, the heart right there. And then it's already in pretty good sized pieces, but you want to make sure you don't get too much of that big white bottom on there. So just keep tearing it off straight into your mix. See, that's what we're after, right? See how good that looks in the mix? So we're just going to begin drying this out in our salad spinner and adding it to another bowl. One's a little broken, but still works. Straight into a bowl and repeat. Right, so our salad is dry. Got it in another bowl. So now we'll start picking our dill. It doesn't have to be perfect. This is something you can do very quickly. Right? This is also going to help hold the salad together a little bit. And I don't know, I'm a huge fan of fresh dill in a salad mix. Definitely my #1 herb. Something to note here is you could add whatever herb you like if you want basil or tarragon or parsley or whatever. Just tear whole herbs in there. Don't cut them up. You get a nicer look when you're just picking whole leaves, whether that's parsley or cilantro or whatnot. And there you have it. You see how beautiful this is? And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to dress a salad and just show you guys how it stands. I mean, this is cheaper, better. You get way more bang for your buck. You're getting a higher quality just lettuce mix. I would always go for this over buying a piece of huge plastic stuff with, this is just it, guys. This is what you want to do. So now let me show you how to dress and plate this salad. Get a good amount of your mix. Vinaigrette. This is a grapefruit vinaigrette. I'll drop a link to this. Always, always, always season a salad. It enhances and exaggerates the flavor of the lettuce. So there's salt in my vinaigrette and there's salt on the salad. This is so important and something a lot of people don't do. You must season it. I'm gonna go ahead and plate this up. So when you're doing a salad, you wanna make the C shape with your hand. Hold it in the middle of the plate. And you wanna build it in like 3 or 4 sections. Otherwise, it seems to just fall all over the place if you don't do it this way. So, I mean, this should be something, take your time and make it look beautiful, right? But as long as you hold that idea of just doing it in 3 sections, 3 or 4 sections, keep that C shape, you're gonna end up with something that looks like this, which is just, I don't know, for me, how exciting it is, right? The dill dancing around on top, the frisee. If I go to a restaurant and I get a salad that looks like this, I'm pretty excited. For me, the true test of a restaurant, if I go there and I get a salad and I know they've made their mix and it looks like this, I know I'm gonna get a great meal. Let's give it a try. This has got a completely different quality than that of like a salad mix you would buy in a piece of plastic. There's something about that that's just so fresh, so delicious, with that dill to lighten things up and freshen things up, the frisee to hold it and build it all together. So, when you make this, just keep it in a gallon Ziploc bag, keep it in your fridge. You could spend $8 and have 3 gallons of mix for a whole week for your family. So just do it that way. Gotta have the butter lettuce. That's one of my favorites, so good. Well, that is it for today, my friends. If you enjoyed the content, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.